100,000 on my mind, making 15 an hour. These sweet arms heavy, just wanna go home and shower. Always thinking about my baby, cousin love is the power. That's for my mama, all the drama, God, Christian, and cowards. Like 100,000 on my mind, all this petty talk. I'm just waiting to your mind. I got no time for these people. You can see it in my eyes. I can't help it. We ain't built the same. Like, why you even try? Like, I'm on my way up, way up. I ain't never stay down. I gotta stay up, stay up. Better swim or I'll drown. Only shark out in the water, but there's snakes all around. Like it's a doggy dog world. Sends you back to the pound.
So when's the strike, ladies?
It's been decided July 3rd through the 5th. We're not buying, we're not working, we're not posting, we're not doing anything. Are you with us?
I've heard nothing from tech companies that run therapy apps about how they intend to protect your personal data from being used to criminalize abortion. I'm going to pick on Talkspace today, but this applies to all other therapy apps. Talkspace, what immediate steps will you take to limit the collection and retention of patient data so that they don't become tools of persecution? Because as you can clearly see from their privacy policy, your personal mental health information that you must allow Talkspace to access if you use their services could be handed over to law enforcement, which means if your state government classifies abortion as abuse, they can ask Talkspace if you've talked to your therapist about having an abortion, and Talkspace will provide that information to them. So what can you do as a patient to protect yourself and others? If you use any therapy app, ask your therapist if they have their own private practice and if they'd be willing to accept you as a client off the app. Talkspace, I'm tagging you. How can you guarantee you won't provide any personal patient information about abortions to law enforcement?
Ethan, bro, Ben's money championship was 30, his touch was mad, and oh, uncle, who's
father, Ethan's father.
Oh, Ethan's father. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you Ethan's friend or something?
Yeah, we're friends. We're good friends.
So, okay. So how's uni going and everything?
Oh, to be honest, uni, you don't even go uni. We just party around, smoke cigarettes,
Is that
see
so?
girls, yeah, all of that, drink alcohol.
Okay, I see. So you're not focusing on your books and studies?
Pierre. No, you just get high.
That's so.
Get high, innit? Yeah.
Okay. Can I just have a word with Ethan? Just quickly. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you something. When you get to the beating USA, will be tantalizing. Absolute nonsense. It's a pleasure meeting you. Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Take care of yourself.
Take care. Bro, I didn't know this was the
Made my husband listen to this, and this is the reaction.
The deadline approaches without mercy, and I stare at an empty screen.
We procrastinated for too long, and now we suffer.
Yes, thank you for the reminder, Brain. Now can you do that thing that makes us do all the doings in the last minute?
Well, in that case, I must activate Deadline mode.
Yeah, deadline mode. Well, I'm typing again. Oh. It's like magic. Ah. Right. Ah. Deadline mode saves us.
An Oxford professor, while undergoing the annual laborious task of grading exam papers, took a blank leaf and scrawled 10 words that began the process of creation for one of the most richly tapestried fictional worlds ever created. And that famous scrawl read, "In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit." And this is one of the 1,500 copies that comprise the very first printing, still in its original dust wrapper of Tolkien's own design. But this copy is extra special, and I'll show you why at the end. But first let's explore how the Hobbit's first readers would have encountered the book. The map end papers are drawn by Tolkien, though he originally wanted to have Thrall's map tipped in opposite its first mention on page 30. The frontispiece is in black and white here, but was later printed in colour for the second impression. And here we see the story's first sentence unchanged from that original conception. These are
Finger dipping in my dad's drink part 1.
What's up guys, it's Adam, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to do 5 things in the morning that's going to give you the most productive day you've ever had in your entire life. As a young man that started his own business at 16, I know a thing or two about success and fighting my own demons. So let's get started. Step number 1, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I recently started reading Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Work Week, and he wakes up super early. Why? I don't know, but I think that it's effective. Since I live in a beautiful big house, I walk down my spiral staircase to go into my kitchen and make what I call the epic breakfast. I sit there in silence and think about my intention for the day. What do I want to accomplish? What kind of man do I want to be? What kind of partner do I want to be? What kind of business owner do I want to be today? After eating my breakfast, I go to my home gym and I start working out for approximately 3.5 hours. From there, I'm taking multiple personal calls. As I've stated before, I am a business owner. If you want to learn more about my business, buy my ebook for $5.99. Link is in the bio, in my Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube page.
Today's number is 10. It was 300 a week ago, about 50,000 a month ago, and just a year ago the number was 7.9 billion.
The book I'm holding in my hands is one of the most decadent editions of its poem ever produced. It's a book illustrated so lavishly it makes you want to dance and drink wine. It's the luxurious 1922 edition of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, which is illustrated by Annie Fish. It's a wedding of Orientalism and Art Deco design, and it shimmers from its very first illustration. After some preliminary pages, we are treated to these glorious titles in black and gold. These colours are a major part of the decorative scheme for the book, and seem to be a marriage of Aubrey Beardsley and Kai Nielsen, particularly here in the book's final illustration. Elsewhere, silver and purple are added to the black and gold, but some of the most memorable illustrations abandon this entirely and are a riot in Technicolor, and it's difficult to think of another book of the period that offers such striking luxury alongside.
It's lazy for cashiers to sit down, and it's weird to care. Work shouldn't be an endurance test. Let them sit. We're not doing a survivor challenge. You don't think people can sit down and work at the same time? You're gonna be real mad when you find out what an office is.
It's entirely possible that
Guys, we did it. We have enough hot takes. We don't need any more. No more opinions, no more hot takes. We've heard them all. We've had enough. No more. Isn't it?
Man, you already took the whole thing? That's crazy. Here, follow me. I know we just became best friends.
But I should warn you, there's a storm coming.
Hey, yo, dog, kick the ball, bro. Kick the ball. I'll give you $20, bro. It was just a prank. The ball's on the string, bro. The ball's on the string. I'll give you $20.
Give it right now. Hurry up, bro.
Fuck, I don't got it.
Namaste, how are you? What? Hey, we just heard. Don't. Not in the mood. Granola hippie. Oof. Ooh, awkward. That's a shame. What are you doing this weekend? Drinking. Because I was thinking we could go for a hike or something if you wanted. I think.
My money don't jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle. For sure, it makes me want.
This is the biggest frog army ever, but I kind of regret this now. No one can go in the garden. The full garden and the neighbors are took over by millions of baby frogs.
So you messed up, is that what you're saying? What was your plan when the tadpoles became frogs and started leaving the pond? I swear, if you end up asking for help from a biologist to deal with this situation, Lord help me. So I think this person's in the UK, so I'm sort of out of my reign here on dealing with stuff. But you better be sure I'll be looking in the newspapers in the UK for a local frog disaster, and we will see what happens from this situation.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick.
How many genders are there?
I don't know. I just got here.
Never stop. Own it, be on it. Shine. What's that? Myself up. In a wood. See your flames. Questioning your pain.
the shit if I really claim you.
Hey, are you registered to vote? There's a primary on August 23rd and the general election November 8th. Wait, come back, wait.
Sao mấy cặp lần đầu mà đầu mình quay quay. Anh ơi anh à, anh bóp bùa gì mà lại làm em yêu vậy. Baby, baby, em nói từ đầu baby can you stay. Mai đi coi ngày, xem cái ngày nào thì nhà mình đóng con vậy. Nếu như một câu nói có thể khiến anh vui, sẽ suốt ngày luôn nói không ngừng để anh cười. Nếu em làm như thế trông em có hâm không?
Điên lắm.
Đừng nghe vô nhà thương, đừng nghe vô nhà thương, đừng nghe vô nhà anh để thương. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình, tình 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 tang tang tình tang tình 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 tang tang tang. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình, tình 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 toàn toàn tình mình tình tang tang tang.
Muñeño. Muñeño. Oh, chupapi muñeño.
See how far this shit is? I stick it up.
Muñeño. Muñeño. Oh shit. Oh shit.
All 2022, we going for ugly dudes because at least they won't cheat and they funny as fuck.
Damn, looks like I'm sitting out the year. It's mad unfortunate, but have a ball, boys, okay?
No offense, but
Okay.
my home state is better than yours. 'Cause we got pizza, bagels, and
Wow.
more. The Statue of Liberty, we got Little Italy. Try to name a better state than New York.
It's funny how you think New York would destroy. It's your boy Not Clay coming straight from Illinois. Chicago deep dish that you can sink your teeth in. That's just how we do it in the land of Lincoln. My home state is better than yours. My home state is better for sure. I said what I said and I'll say it once more. My home state is better than yours. Literally not true on your end, so okay, whatever.
Fuck your job. Do only what you are paid to do. You are not slave. You are not office bitch. Hard work is bad for you. Hard work.
I walked in the corner with the body screaming out. Never saw the bag but looking like Pablo in a coat. This don't make me feel the way like Tony Cumanolo. You already know.
I cannot believe this is working. Oh my god. This snake is like totally comfortable. It's like, hey. Hey, you like having these legs?
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the summer morning, babe. Nothing in the water.
Hey, do you ever wonder, like, what is going on? I mean, like, do you ever, like, wake up or do something and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Just la 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 la. Shh. Living my life.
Bitch, I wake up, no style. Fresh as fuck, I put it on, no help, I did this shit. Let it fire, hold on, makeup, bitch.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, hey.
Hello. All right, camper.
She's like 20 or...
Yeah, just make sure she doesn't get in any trouble, buddy.
Listen, you're my babysitter, and baby needs a sit-in.
Aren't you like 20 or something?
No, I'm this many.
Cool. Yeah, you're so you're 4.
Goo goo gaga.
This is the future.
Stop doing the things you don't want to do. Make the excuses. Avoid the work commitments, the friend get-togethers, the family gatherings if you so wish. Make the excuse book and fill it with excuses. Keep the excuses ready for the boss, for the wife.
If I didn't have a bath, I don't think I could bear it. There's barely room for me, so I don't think we can share it.
Precious.
Hey, you can't park there! You can't park there!
Meet the red ribbon worm native to British Columbia. They are soft, slimy, smooth, carnivorous, contractile, uniformly bright orange-red in color, and can grow up to 3 meters in length. Their proboscis wraps around their prey, and their slimy mucus and toxic secretions immobilize it.
Send me, darling, you. Are you lonely? Our fingers dancing where they meet. You seem so lonely.
Out of all races, what would you say is your least favorite race?
The rat race, bro. The constant rise and grind of everyday life just to feed the machine.
fresh out booth. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise. Doing shit you don't even. Oh, stranger. Still don't know my name.
Hey bro, how was work? Too good, too good. Hey bro, I did notice a few lettuce leaves in the general waste bin under the sink. Yeah, they're meant to go in the compost bin, remember bro? Remember how I showed you where it was? Yeah, it's really important. It's really important. Hit me up on WhatsApp if you ever can't find it. Hey bro, sorry to interrupt. I just noticed we need more toilet paper. Yeah, so remember when you first moved in, I told you about that rule? Where we try to stick to like 10 squares per time we go to the toilet? Yeah, Clarissa, who lived here before you, was really good at sticking to that rule. Because if we don't follow it, it's hard to track when we need to like reorder it. Yeah, it affects all of us, you know what I mean? Yeah. Knock knock. Do you have tap dancing recitals coming up, bro? Sounds like you're practicing in here. It's so loud out there. It's so loud. But nah, too good. Just letting you know though, I do have an exam next month. Yes, I need a bit of quiet. Yeah, and because I've lived here the longest, like the hierarchy of it means you have to like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
I really like your watch.
Thanks.
I really like your watch. Thank you. Shut your dumb ass up. Who the fuck was that? You texting her now? Oh, thanks so much for complimenting my watch.
Start to blow, and I don't wanna be sitting alone in a room that's just filled with my soul. And so I came to this place, I'm looking for a familiar face, and that's when I saw you.
Yeah, this shit good as fuck, bro. This shit great.
Hey, I'm glad you like it, bro. Now we're gonna have you try the next sample.
Okay. What's different with this one?
This next sample is from a female cow.
Then what was the first one?
The first sample was from a male cow.
Male cows don't produce milk. They don't even have udders.
Yeah, bro. We already know that.
What was in that cup?
Trust me, bro. You don't want to know, bro.
What was in that cup, bro? What did you make me drink?
Let's continue with the next one, bro. Forget about.
मिठे पान दी गलोरी लट्ठा सूट दा लहारी फट्टे मार दी फिलोरी जुगनी मेल मेल के बूंद बांध के जग गोडे जा
Good morning! I sound like a fucking baby! Goo goo gaga! Shades on, leave me gone! Right where I left her yesterday. Sure is quiet outside. Would be a shame if somebody had to blow some leaves. Fuck all my neighbors! It's 6 a.m. on a Saturday, you fuckwad! Is this really necessary? No! Then why are you doing it? Because fuck you, that's why! Well, and my wife and kids left me, but you know what? I'm not leaving. A goddamn leaf on this ground. Then you go to therapy. This is my therapy.
Then I was like, but I was wrong.
You stupid, bro. That's right, bro.
You didn't, huh? Did you just clap?
Yeah, bro. That's right. I'm funny, bro.
But I didn't.
Stupid, yo.
I didn't see you use your hands.
That's funny, bro. That's right.
You could have just used. Why didn't you use your hands?
Would you rather have the power of teleportation or X-ray vision?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're either incredibly fucking stupid or incredibly horny.
It was just a question. I mean, like, okay, what if someone, walked in the room and, like, you could just see right through them? It would be cool.
You could be at any place, at any time. The power of a god. You'd give it all up just to look at the occasional tit?
Who said I'd be looking at breasts? Okay, what if someone had a weapon?
A weapon? Okay. If someone had a weapon, I'd teleport myself to their family's house and handle the problem myself. I don't think you'll be chasing me while planning a funeral for 6.
I thought you'd use your powers for good.
And I thought you'd be using your powers for science or surgeries, but instead,
Heal me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right.
Western red cedars like this beauty here often connect with big leaf maples like this one here through what's known as an arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi in the soil that connects to the root tips and allows the two trees to send nutrients back and forth to one another even though they're different species, basically letting them grow and survive together as a team. So in the winter months when the maples don't have leaves and can't photosynthesize, the cedar will send it carbon through that mycorrhizal network so that it has the resources and nutrients it needs to survive the cold winter months and keep its immunity up. And then in the springtime, the maple will reciprocate that by spreading these massive leaves that shade the understory and keep moisture levels high, which the cedars love, and also sending carbon and moisture back to the cedars during the hottest, driest months of the year when the cedars need it the most. Now, the fungus that connects these two takes a small percentage of those nutrients as kind of like a processing fee, which then finds its way into the soil as the fungus is consumed by microbes and different insects. So it's not like everything out here is just existing on its own. It's all working together as part of a system with the understanding that if they all can survive together, then they all can thrive together. How neat is that?
Did you know that a nuclear satellite once disintegrated over the Northwest Territories, causing an international incident involving Canada, the US, and the USSR, Soviet Union? It's true. Cosmos 954 was a Russian spy satellite that crash-landed in 1978 and was soon found by a group of Americans near their cabin. It contained a nuclear reactor with 110 pounds of uranium in it. Well, at least it did when it was in the sky. The Soviets lost control of the thing, and there was a mechanism that was supposed to eject the nuclear core from the thing if it crash-landed. That didn't work, so over its 600-kilometer path, it sprinkled radioactive crap over the lands of the Métis, Dene, and Inuit. Just 600 kilometers. In the decades since, the communities along that path have reported wildlife mutations, there's been a cancer epidemic, and a new 8-part podcast series digs into the story from start to finish. It's co-produced by a guy from Vancouver named Michael Lapointe, and you should absolutely check it out. There's 2 episodes out right now. It's immersive, it's fascinating, it's a story well told, and it's free.
What scandal is currently happening in the world of your niche interest that the general public would probably have no idea about? Organized medicine is falling apart. Hospitals are employing far less staff than is safe. They are boarding many patients in the ER because the hospitals are too full of inpatients. There are multiple national shortages of medications and medical equipment, and pay is going down for physicians, nurses, pharmacists, and techs at the same time of record profits for national insurance and hospital companies, HCA. We have been functioning in crisis mode since COVID, and things are only getting worse. Doctors and nurses are retiring or finding other employment more than at any other time. During this season of COVID, flu, and RSV, children's hospitals are an absolute war zone. There is no solution in sight either. The only factor keeping it all afloat is the resiliency and resourcefulness of docs and nurses doing everything in their power to help patients. It is extremely exhausting.
I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy, don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it.
This is lithium niobate. Lithium niobate is not your average gem. It's actually a really crazy crystal that's grown for industrial usage because of its really bizarre properties. Let's list off a couple of them. It is piezoelectric, which means that when it's squeezed, it develops an electric field. It's pyroelectric. When it gets heated up, it develops an electric field. It's triboelectric. When it gets rubbed, it develops an electric field. And it's ferroelectric, which means its electric field can be reversed in polarity. Because of this, it's insanely useful. It's used in lasers, it's used in fiber networks, there's some in your cell phone. It also has an ultra-high optical dispersion, which means it's great at splitting light into its component spectrum. It was used as a diamond simulant for a while in the 60s, but it doesn't actually work that well because it's so much more dispersive than diamond. Look at this one that was cut by my friend House of Silas. Yeah, no diamond looks that good. Fortunately, this means it's great as a gem in its own right. We managed to source some offcuts from an industrial producer, and these are available.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you.
And then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye.
I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away.
You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart.
But you are past me like I wasn't there. Just pretended like you didn't care.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the set, gotta rep the set, chase a chick, never chase a bitch, mask on, fuck it, mask on, fuck it, mask on, Percocet, Miley Percocet, chase a chick, never chase a bitch, 2 cups, toast out with the game.
A Canadian mining firm is being sued over alleged human rights abuses in Tanzania. Barrick Gold is accused of bearing responsibility for the torture and murder of mine workers. The atrocities were carried out, it's claimed, by security forces at Tanzania's North Mara mine. This is the third rights abuse case filed against the Canadian company. A Tanzanian parliamentary inquiry in 2016 found that 65 people had been killed at North Mara and many more injured. Among those represented in the latest legal action against Barrick Gold are mine workers who allege they were shot and injured at the site.
I can already see a major problem with this setup. Using these wheels, it allows for a lot of wiggle room, and that could easily cause a derailment, which is the last thing that you want with a guillotine blade. So for safety reasons, I'm gonna have to go with the backup plan.
Maybe this is all a terrible idea. Socially unacceptable nonsense. Just a frivolous little project irrelevant to the hearts and minds of anyone. Maybe. But I don't believe that. I believe in some way that we're all on the same wavelength. Why am I building this? Because I have to. Because it needs to be built. Better to have one and not need it than need one and not have one.
I'm not looking forward to it, but eventually I'm gonna have to move both of these up onto this platform when I actually build the body of the guillotine.
Because there's an unspoken understanding that everyone is beginning to feel in their core. A growing awakening to the reality of our circumstance.
Inmate number 223 on death row, you may now request your last meal. It can be anything. Anything? Fuck. Shit, you looking kind of thick. Alright, this guy's clinically insane. What, you said it could be anything? Yo, what the fuck?
我偷了黄昏的酒，要明月一醉方休。可月色冷清依旧，似乎早已经看透。往事它匆匆远走，一去就不再回头。既然已无缘相守，何必再苦苦强求？
我偷了黄昏的酒，饮一杯寂寞的愁。叹时光如水东流，带走你无尽温柔。人生有各种路口，谁又能把谁挽留？只要曾真心拥有，何必还贪恋以后
？Yep. Jasmine showed me a TikTok video of someone putting like plastic saran wrap type stuff over the car so they can just peel it back and get all the snow off. So we decided to try the same thing, but with like a tarp that we have. So to start with, we put a rock on top to keep it down, and we'll just chuck that there for a sec, and then yeah, like basically.
It's better if you start from the top, the front of the back. It's better if you start.
Yeah.
Pretty good still.
Pretty good.